You enter the world without sight, without sound, without anything except the warm curve of your mother's belly and the faint, trembling movements of your sibling beside you. The air inside the hollow tree den is thick, wet, heavy, and musky with the scent of her fur. Your ears barely register her heartbeat, steady and rhythmic, a constant thunder in the small, enclosed space. You feel small, fragile, barely alive, but instinct pushes you forward, dragging your tiny body across her coarse fur until you find a nipple and latch on. Milk slides into your mouth, warm and slow, and it becomes the first thing you know. The first weeks of your life are darkness. Your eyes stay shut, your body weak, your paws shaking whenever you try to move more than a few inches. Your sibling wriggles against you, pushing and nudging every time both of you try to reach the same nipple. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes they get there first. But your mother does not interfere. She breathes, she shifts, she wraps herself around you both, but she lets you figure it out. That is how the forest works. Nothing gives you anything. You take what you can. Days become a blur of milk, warmth, and muffled noises from the world outside, bird calls, rustling leaves, dripping water. Then, one morning, light pierces through a crack in the hollow. Your eyes have opened. Vision floods into you all at once, overwhelming and dizzying. Everything is blurry at first, shapes, colors, shadows, but gradually, the den takes form, the peeling bark walls, the leaf-covered floor, your mother's enormous black body curled around you, her chest rising and falling. You notice the opening at the edge of the hollow. A beam of sunlight streams through it, warm, bright, inviting. Your sibling notices too, and together you crawl toward it, your paws uncertain on the uneven wood. You get there first. You lean forward. The world outside glows with green and gold. Then you fall. There is no warning. No instinct to stop yourself. Your small body tumbles forward out of the den and plunges through open air. The ground rises faster than you can understand. You hit the forest floor with a dull thud, pain ripping through your tiny limbs. Your breath freezes. Your paws twitch helplessly. Scritch, scritch. Your mother descends the tree like a living shadow, her claws tearing into the bark with each controlled step. She reaches you in seconds. Without hesitation, she lifts you by the scruff of your neck, carries you back up the trunk, and deposits you inside the hollow again. It is not gentle, but it is not cruel. It is survival. From that point, the forest begins shaping you. You grow teeth. You learn to stand. You learn to climb. Your mother carries you on her back when she needs to travel far, and you cling to her fur as she moves through the canopy like a creature made of wind and muscle. Your sibling rides beside you, sometimes bumping you, sometimes pressing into you for security, sometimes pushing ahead as if challenging you to catch up. You try. You always try. One morning, your mother leads you both to a massive termite nest fused into a tree. She tears it open with 4 powerful strikes, sending splinters flying. The nest bursts with activity termites swarming in every direction. She plunges her long tongue into the hole, pulling out wriggling clusters and swallowing them. You want some? You scramble off her back and drag your claws down the bark. The nest is hard. You can't break it, so you move to the gap your mother created. Termites spill out. You snap them up, clumsy at first, missing more than you catch. Your sibling arrives and shoves their head into the same spot, pushing you aside. You growl a small, pathetic sound. They ignore it. You learned something important. You don't get space. You make space. Over the following weeks, your world expands. You discover fig soft, sweet, alive with flavor. You discover beetle larvae hidden under rotting logs. You discover honey dripping from a cracked hive, thick and warm beneath your tongue. You also discover danger. A vine snake blurs into motion one morning as you climb behind your mother. It drops toward you, thin and sudden like a snapping whip. You jerk back in panic. Your claws slip. You slide down the tree trunk, scraping your belly against the bark, tumbling several meters before catching a lower branch and clinging to it, panting. Your mother doesn't come for you. She is still eating figs. You must climb back yourself.